To start this lesson off, we need to have an idea of the concept of electricity. We're going to take each chapter and break it down into smaller parts so that it becomes easier to understand. These smaller parts I call lessons. So chapter 1 will have 3 lessons, and after each lesson I do a quick check. I call it a comprehension check, just to see if you understand the lesson. And this is how we're going to tackle each chapter. So what is electricity? Now, what are atoms? Let's begin by looking at what matter is. Take a look around you. What do you see? A table, a chair, computer, cell phone, fruit, wood, your mom, your sister or brother, everything you see, and perhaps that which we don't see, is actually matter. It's everywhere. Everything in our universe is matter. So we can define matter as anything that occupies space and has mass. This is a box. It doesn't matter where I place it. It still occupies some space. The same goes for the cube, for the cylinder, and for the sphere. The space that they occupy do not change. Take a look at the third state of matter, gas, usually referred to as the invisible state of matter. It has no shape and it has no volume. Protons, neutrons, and electrons. For this experiment, I've added 250 milliliters of water to this beaker, as you can see here. Let's transfer the water from this container to the next and see what happens to the volume and the shape of the liquid water. Let's do the experiment by transferring the water from one container to the next. As you can see, the final volume is still 250 milliliters. Liquids and gases are fluids. We also saw that the particles are tightly packed in a solid in a uniform way. But in a liquid, they are loosely packed. They do not touch, but they slide over each other. In a gas, the particles are loosely packed and they move freely. So that is the different properties of a solid, a liquid, and a gas. The element copper is made up of only copper atoms. Here is a copper atom. This is the structure of a single copper atom. And here is a copper element. This is many copper atoms combined together to form the element of copper.